There is a saying that the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. We usually interpret this to mean that the bonds we choose are stronger than the family we are born into. But what happens when the water of the womb is poison? In Jujutsu Kaisen, curses are usually monsters born from human fear. But the most dangerous curses aren't the ones hiding under your bed. They are the families that tell you you are worthless. They are the systems that crush your spirit before you even learn to walk. Today, we are talking about the Maki Zenin massacre. We are going to look at the psychology of the ostracized person, the black sheep who was pushed so far into the dark that she became the darkness itself. We need to talk about the ghost of Toji Fushiguro. And finally, we have to ask the big question. How is Maki different from anime's famous clan killer, Itachi Uchiha? Grab a drink and enjoy. To understand why Maki slaughtered her entire family, we have to understand the psychology of the ostracized person. The Zenin clan is a perfect example of a toxic, totalitarian society. In their world, your value is determined at birth. Do you have cursed energy? Do you have a cursed technique? If yes, you are a king. If no, you are garbage. It is a hierarchy of power, stripped of all empathy. Maki was born into the bottom of this pit. Because of her heavenly restriction, she had low cursed energy. In the eyes of her father and her clan, she wasn't just a failure, she was a stain. Psychologically, when a child is ostracized by their caregivers, two things usually happen. One, they internalize the hatred and become small, like Mai did. They accept that they are worthless. Or two, they reject the reality entirely. Maki chose the second path. This is the philosophy of rebellion through existence. Every breath Maki took was an act of defiance. She left the clan not to run away, but to prove them wrong. She wanted to return one day and say, "Look at me, I am strong, I have value." This is the tragedy of the ostracized child. Even when they leave the toxic home, they are still subconsciously trying to win the approval of the people who hurt them. Maki wanted to become the head of the Zenin clan. She wanted to fix the system from the inside. She thought that if she worked hard enough, the monsters would finally respect her. She didn't realize that you cannot negotiate with a disease. You have to cure it, or you have to cut it out. Before Maki, there was the ghost that haunts the Zenin hallway, Toji Fushiguro. Toji is the ultimate anomaly. Like Maki, he had zero cursed energy, but unlike the Maki of the past, Toji didn't care about acceptance. He threw his pride away. He abandoned the clan, changed his name, and lived as a mercenary. To the Zenin clan, Toji was terrifying, not just because he was physically strong, but because he proved their philosophy was a lie. The Zenin believed that cursed energy equals power. Toji proved that a monkey could kill the strongest sorcerers alive. For a long time, Maki was chasing the shadow of Toji without realizing it. The clan feared her because they saw him in her. But there is a philosophical difference here. Toji broke his chains and walked away. He was indifferent. He left the garbage behind. Maki, however, kept trying to carry the garbage with her. She was shackled by her desire to prove a point. It wasn't until her awakening, when she lost the last drop of her cursed energy, that she truly understood Toji. To possess zero is not to be empty, it is to be free. Toji was free from fate. Cursed energy binds you to the rules of the world. By having none, Maki and Toji became glitches in the matrix, invisible to fate, unbound by the rules. When Maki finally embraces this, she stops trying to be a good sorcerer. She stops trying to be the clan head. She realizes to be free, she doesn't need their validation. She needs their extinction. The turning point isn't a battle, it's a sacrifice. The relationship between Maki and her twin sister Mai is heartbreaking. In Jujutsu Kaisen, twins are considered one soul. Because Mai had cursed energy and no desire to get stronger, she was unknowingly holding Maki back. They were tethered. The clan threw them into a pit of curses to die. Their own father did it. Let that sink in. The man who gave them life decided to feed them to wolves because it was politically convenient. This is the psychological event horizon. There is no going back from this. Mai sacrifices herself. She takes the last bit of cursed energy, the tether, and dies so Maki can be complete. But her final words aren't "I love you" or "live a happy life." Her final words are a curse: destroy everything. This is where the hero dies and the monster is born. Maki accepts Mai's soul. She accepts the sword. And in that moment, the Maki that wanted to become the clan head vanishes. That Maki had hope. This new Maki has none. She isn't killing them for justice anymore. She isn't killing them to change the system. She is killing them because they are weeds, and she is the lawnmower. It is a total psychological detachment. She becomes a force of nature. The massacre itself is brutal, but I want you to look at how she does it. She doesn't scream. She doesn't give a speech about friendship. She is silent. First, she kills her father, Ogi, the man who called her worthless. She cuts through his strongest technique like it's paper. This is important. She doesn't just kill him, she invalidates his entire existence. All his training, all his arrogance, it meant nothing against her simple physical reality. Then she moves to the rest of the clan, the A unit, the elite soldiers. These men spent their whole lives believing they were superior because of their biology. Maki tears through them with her bare hands. This is the philosophy of the great equalizer. Death doesn't care about your status. Death doesn't care about your family name. When Maki rips their throats out, she is stripping them of their titles. In their final moments, they aren't elite Zenin sorcerers. They are just frightened prey. And finally, Naoya, the embodiment of misogyny and arrogance. He looks at Maki and refuses to admit she is strong. Even as he is dying, he tries to deny reality. When Maki defeats him, she delivers the ultimate insult. She doesn't even finish him off immediately. She punches him and walks away. She treats him like he is beneath her notice. For a narcissist like Naoya, that is a fate worse than death. He wasn't killed by a rival, he was discarded by a tool. She fulfilled Mai's wish. She didn't just kill the people, she destroyed the Zenin concept. She burned the house down. Now, we have to address the elephant in the room. Whenever an anime character kills their entire family, the internet screams, "Itachi Uchiha." But are they really the same? The action is the same: matricide, patricide, genocide of the clan, but the psychology is opposite. Itachi acted out of duty and altruism. He killed his clan to prevent a civil war. He did it to save the village and to save his brother Sasuke. Itachi was a soldier following orders. He sacrificed his own soul to protect the greater good. Maki Zenin is different. Maki acted out of retribution and liberation. She didn't kill the Zenin to save the world. She didn't do it to prevent a war. She did it because they deserved it. She did it for Mai, and she did it for herself. Itachi served the system, the village. Maki destroyed the system, the clan. Itachi is the tragic hero who accepts the burden of being the villain. Maki is the victim who finally decides to bite back. If Itachi is a sacrifice, Maki is a natural disaster. Itachi cried while he killed his parents. Maki didn't shed a tear for her father, and honestly, I don't blame her. The Uchiha clan was plotting a coup, but they loved their children. The Zenin clan was an abusive cult that tortured their children. Maki's massacre feels more cathartic to us, the audience, because it feels like justice. It is the rage of every ostracized person finally saying no more. So what is the cost of this freedom? By the end of the massacre, the Zenin clan is gone. The voices that called her weak are silenced, but Mai is gone too. Maki is now the strongest. She is a demon equal to Toji, but she is also alone in a way she was never before. She has cut all the ties, the bad ones and the good ones. The philosophy of the ostracized person ends here. When you finally destroy the society that rejected you, you are left standing in the ruins. You are free, but you are empty.
Maki Zenin is a warning and a triumph. She teaches us that you can overcome your abusers, you can surpass the people who looked down on you, but she also shows us that the path of the monster is a lonely road. She burned it all down, she destroyed everything, and in the ashes of the Zenin clan, a true monster was born. Not a monster of evil, but a monster of absolute, terrifying freedom.